Hopefully. I don't want to fucking move my phone just in case. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work, guys.
Hi guys, we're back.
Oh, you've come up on this one. You've come up on that one.
Yeah.
So that's telling me it's coming up. It's working. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all is good and people start coming in. Bum 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 bum. How is everyone, guys? We might be a bit closer and a bit lower down. Well, there's a reason for that. It's the only place I can get signal. Hi Rachel.
Hi Rachel.
So guys,
Is it going to hold though? That's the question.
We're here guys, it's gonna bumper. Hopefully it's not. I missed all of you guys. I don't know what we're gonna do because there's no internet.
we've literally got to
We're
talk
just gonna
quick.
sit over here guys. But don't forget guys. Don't think that we're just ignore you or abandon you and we abandon YouTube. But not of that guys. We are having a lot of problems about the internet. So please understand everything guys, that we always here for all of you. And I miss all of you guys. I really do. We really do. My
We do.
goodness. And I don't know how long this gonna stay. They're trying to do it.
I don't even know if anyone's coming on. I don't think they've all gave up. People give up a lot easier than what we do.
Oh my god.
That's bad. That I thought we give up early.
Everybody's give up. Please
We
guys, if you
can't
are
give up.
there,
This is our
please,
job, guys.
yeah.
Please understand that.
I know.
That obviously, if we don't do YouTube, we don't get paid, and we need to get paid to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So this is why we've been trying so freaking hard to go live for you guys. But it's been impossible for the past 2 weeks, and obviously it's doing it again. Impossible once again.
Yep. And we still looking for, you
Better
know,
internet.
the better internet. It's gonna be. It says on April next month, so hopefully it will come. So if that comes, guys, we will do live stream twice a day.
If it's decent.
If it's decent.
I don't even
But-
know if we're talking to ourselves or if anyone is actually listening. It's not even showing that anyone's there.
I know this is really.
Because when I try and connect to it through this phone, it's not connecting. So no,
Oh, Micro says,
Oh,
it's
you're there.
working fine now. Just like I log in, Micros. I was convinced Tom had coronavirus. He was pretty sick, right? Oh, no,
I was sick.
he was sick, but he's not
Even though
sick anymore.
I'm not. I've got the cough still,
Yeah.
but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. It's just a chest infection. Like,
Hi, Bill Oster. Good to see you, everybody. Thank you. How are we gonna do live, guys? It's gonna be like, oh my gosh. You know, people, they're gonna think we're abandoning them. What's going on with us? You know, people messaging us. To be honest, guys, we don't have internet. Even the video, we cannot upload. So frustrated, guys. Hopefully, you guys understand us. But we really need to do with this, guys, because we need to work this YouTube out because of this paying the bills.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And guys, not only that, not only paying the bills, but to be able to live by paying for food as well. You know.
So, Bill Oster says, I'm lucky I got your battery died last night when I recharged and turned on. Message said phone was not recognized, had to restart it all.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Unlucky, Bill.
Lucky.
See, on the streaming phone, guys, right, it's showing 0 people is in
Zero
chat.
is so weirdo.
This one's not even picking us up. Oh, it's buffering.
Yeah.
So we have no idea who's in, how many likes we've got. We just no idea.
I have
Because
no
nothing
idea.
seems to be fucking working, guys.
I know. So that's why I said, guys, you know,
No
I
chats come up on the phone.
yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be. So if ever, guys, this is going to pop again and it's gone, so you know what's going on. You know exactly what happened because we really
Guys,
try
if it's
to do
just
our best,
buffering,
guys.
please stay with us. Right?
Stay with us, please.
You'll know if we
Yes.
cut it off because it will just start loading up another video.
Yes.
Alright?
So
But if it's just buffering, we haven't gone, we're just trying to get it back. Alright? Just
Yeah.
so you all freaking know that.
I know.
Why is it saying I'm offline when I'm not? Because I've got Wi-Fi. Oh.
Oh, so yeah, guys. So I miss all of you guys, every one of you. I miss all of you. So we miss you, everybody. So
Hopefully that'll work.
yeah, hopefully it will work really good. So just like I said, guys, you know, we are really unlucky about this internet, and just because, so like I said.
I think what? I think the coronavirus killed all the trolls. Well, we can only hope so, Mike.
Hopefully,
Without sounding
yeah.
too mean, we can only hope so. Bill Ulster, 5 thumbs up, 0 thumb down, and 5 in chat. Awesome. That's what we like to see, Bill. So yeah, we did say we've got a surprise for you on the last ever stream we did, which was a week or two ago.
Yeah, a week or two. Yeah.
Still not finished, but it's in a working process, guys.
Yes.
Like I said, we literally need to save every little bit money we can, and we need to split it all down, like bills, food, and to get this thing. Because
Yeah.
we don't want to be like them type of people who just stream from wherever and not be
Yeah.
professional. You know, we've tried to be professional throughout everything, and that's why we came to an idea of doing this, what we've done.
Yeah.
So
That's why we still gonna have to wait, guys.
still have to wait,
I
guys.
have to wait for a long time because we don't have the budget, we don't have this and that. So
The
yeah.
budget's running low. And please don't think. Obviously, yeah, we're needing money, so on and so forth, when we're doing this, right?
Yeah.
We were doing this before we started running out of the money. All right.
Yes.
Hence the reason why we said we'll do it.
Yes, guys.
So it didn't look like a shithole. We need to get it done.
Yes.
Running Bear, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Running Bear, good
Italian
to see you.
army transfers COVID-19 victims coffins as death toll surges. Wow, okay.
That is really bad.
That is bad.
Yeah. So, I know, guys, it's been a while. We didn't go live, but guys, we always do a lot of things around the house. Obviously, we would like to do live streaming every day, but
We would love to.
we would love to. And there's we have a lot of things, guys, like question and answer for all of you, trivia, like you just said. There's a lot of things, guys. If the internet will come again, hopefully next month. This is gonna be.
That's
a
if we've
very-
got anyone left by
it's
next
gonna be
month.
really.
Guys, just please really do understand that we tried so friggin' hard
It's
every
really
day in order to go live for you guys.
Exactly.
Alright? We're not just saying it and then not doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
We're saying it because it's genuinely, we are trying
Exactly.
so friggin' hard
Yes.
to get live. And yeah, tonight is a crap night. Granted, it is a rubbish night, you know. But guys, please truly understand, we try every day to go
Everything,
live,
guys.
to upload a video. I mean, that video what I uploaded on my channel yesterday, that's been uploading for about 5 days, guys, because of the internet, right? 5 days it's been uploading for, right? Because it kept on going a bit and then cutting off, and then I had to restart it and got the same bit and then cut off again. So please, guys, if you haven't checked that last video out, please do so. It's the paranormal activity, what we've caught in the house, you know. From, if everyone remembers when I said about the paranormal activity, what we captured, It's basically from then on when we've been trying to upload that video, and I've only just got it uploaded yesterday.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've been working a lot of things, guys, around the house because obviously the barangay here, community, you know, security, they don't let us out, especially together. And then the kids, they only want to let them, only one person, especially my brother. So, yeah.
Yasmina, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Yasmina, hello, everybody. Welcome everybody, guys. So, like I said, guys, we're sorry that we were not going live.
We really are sorry, guys,
Yeah,
but it's
so
literally out of our control.
it's not because we don't want to, guys. We would love to do that, even twice a day, guys. We would love to do that. I know that all of you that wondering what happened with them, what happened. I know that because we have a lot of messages from outside that they said, "Hey, are you gonna live? Are you still there?" Blah blah blah.
Tom's still
A ton
alive.
of them died. But seriously, guys, with this COVID-19,
No joke, people thought I was dead.
Yes. Because we don't have
Yeah.
any news or anything like that, but we really, really love to do live streaming, guys. And also, we cannot go out because we cannot put any video. Newbies are just roles looking for a home kicked out of the other channels.
Yeah, running beer at there.
Yeah,
I agree with that, buddy.
Stuff and don't have to try to use either. Removing stuff for what? Us? If you don't
What's
have
that?
two lives? What does that mean?
YouTube is removing stuff it don't have to violation. Oh, just violation and stuff like that.
Oh, they take that out? For what? Like a strike?
No, it's not against the channel, just takes it out.
Oh.
Like, you're not allowed to do it, so they take it out.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like I said, guys, you know, there's a lot of things that we always have, you know, here
yeah,
around the house. We're really bored, guys, to be honest.
We are.
Because we cannot get out.
No.
And then if we get out, the police all over the place, guys.
Straight
What
away,
we're gonna do?
quarantine.
They're gonna quarantine you
Not
and do
even.
this and that.
No
It's
questions asked.
Exactly.
No ID, no mask. They even
Exactly.
quarantine people, guys,
People here.
just for not wearing a mask out
Yes,
on the
we're
street.
not wearing a mask.
You know,
And
you've
I
got
think
to wear a mask.
exactly. And I think, guys, if you can watch the news here in the Philippines, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
It's
So,
because we saw it
it's-
before. That's why we.
Yes.
That's why we're saying just
Mhm.
quarantine, just for
Yeah, so-
not wearing a mask.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, we are always here in the house, so bored, and all we have to do is right here, sitting here. We cannot do any videos, so we love to have always like live streaming, guys, because
Couldn't even
we
watch
miss all of you.
YouTube. Can't even
Exactly.
watch YouTube because of the internet issue. All we've had is lucky for me is I brought the PlayStation and a few films.
Exactly.
But we must have watched them films now in the past 2 weeks about 7 or
Right.
8 times each because it's the only thing we can do, guys. And who can sit there for 2 weeks watching the same films
Oh my God.
over and over and over again? It literally gets so freaking boring,
And the thing
guys,
is, guys,
you know.
I know that's really sucks. And also, guys, the thing is, the bad part is they're leading us to get out and go somewhere on April 15th. So how you know how long that is, guys? How many
long way away.
weeks? And it's like really, you know. It's
And this
like,
is including just going to the store and getting groceries, guys. You know?
exactly.
You can't just go out and get groceries whenever you want, alright? There's only
And also, guys, another problem, guys. If we run out of internet because you're buying this for, you know, like for 1 month, whatever. So if we run out of the data,
can't get no
we
more.
cannot get nothing. We cannot get out. So that's why we're trying our best, guys. Not because of this, because this is really bad, guys. To be
It
honest.
works different to any other
Yes.
country, guys. It's not a pay each month and that's it. You've got internet all the time.
Yes.
Right over here, you've got to get a thing called a load, even including the
It is the
Wi-Fi,
load.
your phones, everything. You have to get the load, and once the load runs out, you can't get no more. You know,
Exactly.
unless you go to the shop. It's basically like pay as you go. When you put money onto it, you've got the internet. When you run out of money, you go to the shop, you top it up, and you've got some more. It's exactly the same. Even though we've got a contract phone, which we pay each month, right? you've still got to put load on it. So it's basically you're paying for the phone, but you're not paying for anything else. You've got you pay for the SIM completely separate, and it's the SIM card what you've got to put load on each month. So technically you're paying twice a month. You're paying for the phone and for the SIM card.
Yes.
You know, and this is where it gets hard, guys, because while we can't get out, we've got to literally be careful, because obviously we can't just go to the shop and get a load because we're not allowed out.
Yes.
So
It really sucks.
lucky for us, we managed to get load on the Wi-Fi before the actual quarantine to our homes got put in place. But the Wi-Fi sucks, guys. So, as you might be able to tell with the stream, you know, so there's nothing we can do, guys. Literally, there's sod all we can do, apart from just grit our teeth and get on with it. And we really do need you guys to help sharing us around, because we can't do anything like that. We can't share ourselves around. So if you guys can help us do that for us, even if it's just jumping on another live stream saying, can you just give us a hand over on our channel, we're having this issue, to get people over, even if it's just for 10-15 minutes.
Because we really need this to work out, guys, especially our threesome, you know, because we never have that.
Oh, that's already Bill, isn't
Really
it?
nice, yeah.
If it wasn't for YouTube, I would have gone crazy. Well, that's what we're going like, Yasmin. We're going crazy because we can't do nothing. We can't even get on YouTube, guys. This is the first time in what,
Ever.
2 weeks
2 weeks, oh my god.
to go freaking even get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Patrick, how you doing?
Hi Patrick, good to see you. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, please do understand that it's not us that we don't. It's not us saying that we don't want to live stream or do anything on YouTube anymore. We obviously need to do YouTube. We still want to do YouTube. We miss all the loyal fans out there, but the internet is literally causing mayhem right now. And it's ever since we became locked down, guys, where the internet's gone like this, and we have no idea why, do we?
I know, it's just really, really bad, to be honest.
You know, ever since I think it's because everyone has ended up locked down in the house.
Yes.
Everyone's using the internet.
internet.
Doesn't have to be our internet, it's just internet in general.
All the signals
why
is
it's
just
gone bad.
like, you know, combining and just like difficult,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, so.
Yeah, Patrick, it's obviously it's what we're saying, it's the internet, buddy.
Yes, that's the, sorry guys. We love to do live streaming every goddamn day. Sorry for my language, but like I said, we miss all of you guys. We really do. Every day we say, so how are we gonna do live? This is internet is really bad. How are we gonna do this? We're thinking about that every day. But guys, we try our best to do that. Trying and it's like Bob's and really bad, or really, really bad. So that's why I posted in my YouTube earlier today that maybe, but I'm glad guys, but even though how worse that is right now, but I'm glad that it's working a little bit, because we really, really would like to just go live and we miss all of you guys, so.
Yeah. And the surprise, guys, obviously we can't show you because if we move the phone, we'll end up losing signal. So we'll have to wait until one, it's finished, and two, the signal gets better, which hopefully is in April time,
April,
when everyone's allowed to go back to work.
Hopefully, yeah.
So we'll have to just wait and see. Yeah. Oh, we're back. 4 people in chat. 11 thumbs up. Guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, guys, please do so. No worries, not your fault, guys. I know it's not our fault, Patrick, obviously, but we really do feel bad because
we cannot get out.
We really want to get out and do content for you guys. We don't want you guys getting bored of our channels because there's no content coming. There's nothing. But literally, we physically can't get out, guys. If we get out, we get in trouble. You know, if we get in trouble, we're in quarantine. If we're in quarantine, guys, there's no phones. We can't do a video in quarantine. You know, it's literally sod all, and that's quarantine for weeks, guys. And the thing is, we'll get thrown in quarantine, with or without the coronavirus. So if we end up going to quarantine,
You're gonna get
we're
us.
going to end up getting coronavirus. That means it will be longer off sick
Exactly.
from streaming when everyone's better. So it's a bit of frustration more than anything. Having same problems on my end. Internet will drop and go off at random time all day, mainly in the afternoon. Yeah, Bill.
It's really bad.
I think
guys.
it's because everyone's using it. I don't know. Okay. Alright, you enjoy
I'll be
yourself.
back.
So, Dragon Lady's just nipping toilet, guys. So, but yeah, we hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing a lot better than I was. Obviously, I've still got the cough, I've still got the chest infection, but I'm still dosing myself up on drugs, guys, just to prescription drugs, by the way, not illegal drugs. Just to freaking get better. So hopefully I'll be right as rain very, very soon, actually, very soon. So who here has been to my channel, Creepy Dragon Nation, and checked out the latest video what took freaking 5 days to upload? I think that needs to have a view and a shared out big time, considering it's took 5 days to upload it. So if you haven't seen it, guys, please get over to that. It's basically the activity what we've been getting in the house, because for you people who don't know, come back and it freaking buffers. It has its moments, basically, to the point where it doesn't happen every single day. But we have been getting activity mostly every day, but not to the point what we actually caught on the video. So guys, if you haven't seen that, it's a creepy ass video, I've got to be honest.
I'm shocked with that, guys. It really I
I'm
just don't
shocked with that.
understand why it's in my house.
Yeah.
I'm seriously freaking out, to be honest, and I'm scared.
But we've had a lot of comments
Yes.
on the video already,
Gosh.
saying has it not followed me from the UK due to the places I went to, because everyone,
Yeah.
all my old subscribers know I don't take no shit from demons, you know, I call them out, and has it not followed me from the UK? The answer is no, nothing's followed me from the UK, okay? It's haunted, the whole area around here, guys, is haunted. All the houses are haunted, and there's one reason for that. It's because the history on
Of
the land
this land.
itself, alright?
Exactly.
I didn't add it in the video, and I should have done, really. What did Yasmina say? Sorry, Yasmin, let's just catch up first. I am doing that. My husband is in lockdown in England since he is a pilot. I am stuck home alone with the kids. It's not good, is it, Yasmina?
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously with what was I saying? With the history, with the thing, we thought we'll say it on a live because it brings out the live and gives you more things to talk about, really.
It's really, really bad here because even though you just walk around there, they're not allowing you to get out.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be always inside the house.
Yeah.
So.
It gets to the point, guys, where you get told off when you're just standing outside your gate.
Yeah.
Which happened the other day. Someone was shouting at me, and I was like, "What? Who's shouting here?" So I looked round, and there was like that at me. I thought, "Oh, better get in." I'm only standing outside the gate, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really bad, guys.
It's one of them things, isn't it? So yeah, obviously, Dragon Lady, it's her live. I'm butting in. I always butt in all the time. Sorry, babe. But I'll let Dragon Lady explain you guys. This was to the point before the whole area was built up, before anything was here. So, but obviously, while Dragon Lady lives over here, and her eldest brother was one of the first people who lived on this street, they know roughly a little bit of history. So I'll let.
And not only my brothers, because my aunt before she really don't believe about the ghosts, to be honest. in every one of this neighborhood, I've been asking them, what's going on in this history, this and that. Are you really serious that there's a ghost here and stuff like that? But they said yes, because in their house also they have some kind of, like what we have, a different kind of like a ghost also, like a white lady. I don't know if there's a kids also that they said that there's a kid keep running around all the houses here.
Yeah.
So, and this house, my sister's house, this been empty for 6 years, only in this neighborhood. So my brother and my aunt and some of the neighbors think that maybe my house, they've been living for demons or something, because it's empty for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, guys, but that's what my brothers and my sisters and my aunt and everyone told me, that my house has been empty for a long time and there's something entity in my house.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this history also, guys, this land for a long time ago, because this land before is like a rice field, okay? So a lot of trees and stuff like that. I think World War II or whatever. So yeah, this place, guys, before long time ago, now is before long time. This place is called Cavite, like a province. Now it's not a province no more, because for all these houses that they're building and buy this land, because long time ago this land, guys, from the World War whatever, everybody says that this land is the one that it's like a graveyard. They threw some dead bodies and
Mass
stuff.
burial yard.
So that's
Ground.
why, guys, this places, this subdivision is like a haunted, to be honest,
Yeah.
because and
Not just the street, guys, the whole
the
subdivision.
whole subdivision, and also my brother told me, from the front of my brother's house, the neighbor, they found when they tried to build. So
A lot of bodies did get exhumed and put in rightfully cemeteries.
Yeah.
But guys, the reason why no one knew that there was a cemetery here was because there were basically, a lot of people will understand this a lot more by saying paupers' graves. Paupers' graves, for the people who don't understand what paupers' graves are, they're the poor of the poor, basically.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford their own plots. So the council or
Yeah.
the government or whoever basically bought that plot. All right, but they didn't get it. They weren't allowed to have a cross on.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to have a headstone. And the reason for that is because there was more than just that family member in that grave.
exactly.
You know, they was buried with a load of different people. Now there was one burial and it didn't get covered until that burial plot was full.
Yes.
And they buried up to 8 people in one hole. So that's the reason why you can't put a grave on. Even today's age, guys, if you have a family member in a pauper's grave,
So
you
always
can't
gonna
just
put on the top.
you can't go and put a cross on it because there's other people in there.
Yeah.
You know, unless obviously your family actually bought a plot. Which a lot of people do now in this day and age, but back in the day, say your great granny was a pauper and she died, obviously she got born in a pauper's grave, you find out where she's buried today, in 2020, and you want to go and put that cross on a grave, you can't do it, they won't allow you guys. So it's basically, that's the reason why they didn't know there was a cemetery here, because there was nothing, there were no markings saying that there was a mass cemetery, a mass burial.
Yeah.
And this subdivision is quite a big subdivision,
Really,
so you
it's
can
really
just
big.
imagine on how big this mass dumping ground of bodies was.
Exactly.
And this is why it was so difficult to actually exhume every single body. There's still bodies laying under these houses, underneath these buildings, you know. So you kind of can understand why it's so quietly freaking haunted around it, you know.
Would she?
Coach!
Yeah, so yeah, guys, there's a lot of history in this, and every day, since we've been here, our house is haunted, so
Yeah.
it's kind of scary, to be honest, but yeah, well, this is my house, so
But obviously
I'm
Dragon
not going out.
had quite a few things happen before I even got here in this
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, remember before I was doing live streaming upstairs, guys, And there is by upstairs in my room, and I never thought that is this small house can have that, you know, because it's been a long time. And this house is not even like you know, far. This is very near subdivision, like each other, you know, a neighborhood or each other, like, you know, like you know, people that.
Trendorama, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the channel,
Welcome
my friend.
to the- yeah. So, yeah, guys, you know, when I was doing my live streaming upstairs, I'm seriously freaking out, guys, because when he was there in my live streaming, there I can hear it. There's a hands like pulling like that in that door, guys. And then because I'm doing my live streaming around 3 o'clock in the morning, and who is going to curfew here? So who is going to be like whistling at 3 o'clock in the morning? Seriously, and back and forth, guys. And nobody's there. And I look at my window, nobody's in there. You know what I mean? And then my door is always like, feels like there's someone like trying to come in and just crawling like that, you know, just slowly. And it really freaked me out, guys.
But guys, that ain't the worst thing. When I said a while ago, I was on the phone, because this was when
Yeah.
Dragon was in Las Vegas.
I was
on
yeah.
the phone to her, and she actually saw the
Saw
door
it,
open. And she said, "Didn't you lock the door?" I went, "Yeah, of course I locked the door. I always lock the door if I'm in the bedroom." And I actually showed her on camera that the door was locked. You couldn't turn the handle,
Yeah.
the door was locked. I didn't quickly just lock it. The door handle was locked.
Yeah.
And the door just opened. We have no idea. And a few weeks after, well, obviously she was back the first time. It happened again, didn't
It
it?
happened
We
again.
didn't catch it though. We didn't
Yeah.
see it open. But we went to sleep one night. We woke up in the morning. The door was open. And again, it happened yesterday, didn't it? Yeah, this morning, guys.
So he was sleeping, I was showering. So when I went to shower, so my sisters, you know, my brothers, they're still sleeping, my kids, and I was showering early morning. So I went downstairs, guys. I really pretty much locked the door because obviously I got my brothers here, you know. So I locked the door, guys, and eventually, my goodness, guys, after a shower, I was thinking, why is the door is unlocked in the bathroom? The same thing, guy, that you saw, and I was like, jeez. I was like, really?
Like the movie Poltergeist. Yeah, it's basically like that in this house, guys.
Yeah.
We're not even joking.
Yes. So yeah, guys, and then this morning, guys, because last night you went for a fast, you know, and the door was closed. He said, I've been asking, did you lock the door?
Because every time I go out, guys, obviously I can't lock it, especially when Dragon's asleep. Come back, shut the door, make sure it's shut, lock it. Straight away, I always do that, because obviously the kids, you don't want kids to keep running in and out in your bedroom, you know, especially it's a place where, well, I sleep naked, so I don't want them seeing, seeing that, you know. It'll scare anybody, never mind kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely locked it. And she saw it open, she was seeing it open today. It's like, what? Really?
Yeah, it was.
So that's 3 times.
Shock.
But as what I said to you guys before, it's not happening every day. It's happening every so often. So it's like, the first time was when Dragon Lady was in Las Vegas. Second time was a few weeks after. Today was a few weeks after the second time. So we have no idea why, because the door is locked, guys, and you can't turn the handle when the door's locked.
Yeah.
No one's got the key for the outside. That key is in the bedroom. You know.
Hi, Star Trekker.
Hi, Star Trekker. So we don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it was. I was showering and I asked my sister, guys. I said, "Did you just unlock the door?" I'm like, "No, we're not here because we went to Ate or my sister's there." So I was pretty much alone in my house, and everybody's sleeping upstairs, and I was downstairs. So I was kind of nervous. I'm like, "Oh, seriously?"
We're
and
in.
they're playing me again, you know, just.
We're in home quarantine. Trendorama.
Yes, right now. Yeah.
I guess the ghost's like a pretty woman. Well, I don't know that. They're opening door when I'm in there, not when
Yeah,
Dragon Lady's
I
in there.
know.
So that's making me freaking weird.
Weird. It's really weird,
Maybe it's
guys.
a gay poltergeist, like our Family Guy. Gay.
Yeah, and then also, guys, there's always like my daughter, like also, guys, my daughter just having like a knocking the door. Like
Yeah.
she thought that I was me because I was knocking the door,
But we've had that as well, haven't
Yes,
we?
we had
We've
that.
had knocking on the door.
knocking in the door. I thought it
And-
was my daughter, but
Yeah, but obviously a
Yeah,
daughter's
so-
been asleep
Mhm.
when that happens.
So it's
You know, so little things, guys. And the thing is, as soon as we get the camera
Mhm.
or the phone, all the
Yeah.
noises seem to stop or die down where you can't hear nothing. You know, so it's very difficult to capture. The only reason we caught that over there is because it might not seem it in the video because it's only a 6-minute video, guys. But
Yeah.
we did actually leave the phone on the stand for a good few hours
hours.
before all that happened. You know, it
Few
was
hours.
set up for a good few hours.
few hours.
And then obviously all that happened. Obviously we was going to leave it for 5 minutes, but truthfully we did fall asleep
Yeah.
upstairs because it was such a warm day. We did
Yeah.
fall asleep upstairs. Just sitting there, and because we couldn't have the TV on, we couldn't have anything on, guys, because you'll hear it on the camera. So we wanted everything in complete quietness, and if you sit in the complete quietness for so long, you're going to start feeling tired. So
Yeah.
truth be told, we fell asleep. The thing what woke us up was actually we heard a bang,
Yes.
and obviously after that we came downstairs, noticed the cupboard was open, the bowl moved, and the camera moved. So, and it was only when we looked back at the footage
Yeah.
what we actually found out the cause of the bang. It was the cupboard opening hitting it on the other door. You know.
See, it was really intense. It was really intense when I was like shockingly myself, like, oh my God, are you really serious? But really, guys, I'd never have a fear in my house because this is my house, and I didn't even think that this house can have that.
We've been told as
Yeah.
well, guys, by a very powerful witch who's
Witch.
very good. She's very good. I'm
Yeah.
not joking, guys.
She is
People
very
can have
good.
their own beliefs, but trust me, she is very good at what
Very
she does.
good.
And we've been told that she has
Vision.
sensed a vision of, I wouldn't say a demonic spirit, even though I did in the video. I would say more evil,
Evil.
nasty
Mhm.
spirit.
Nasty spirit.
Who lurks around on the 4th step on the stairs.
Yes, in the 4th step in the
And-
stairs going upstairs.
Actually,
always
that's
there.
been clarified
Yeah.
to be true
True.
because
My
we
daughter.
took our, well, yeah,
I
Dragon
get
Lady's
a chills right
daughter.
now when you say that because it's listening. Yeah.
But when we took Simon in, which is a dog, he doesn't like going into the house, and when
Even
we do
Butch-
get him into the
Butch don't
house,
want to go out by yourself now.
no, exactly.
No,
And
I
when we
don't.
do get him into the house, he doesn't go anywhere near the stairs. He literally runs back out.
Back
You
out.
know,
He really-
and then to clarify that again, when we got the new dog, Pooch,
Yeah. He just
she
fell.
was
over
fine
there.
at first. You know, she
Going
went
out.
in, she went out.
Yeah.
Then she started learning to go up and downstairs. She cracked that.
He's crying there now and
Now,
shaking. Because
She won't go anywhere near the. She can climb the stairs to the top. She can climb them all the way back down.
to go down.
As
no.
soon as she hits the 4th step, she tumbles,
Yeah.
or she falls
She
over when she's
fall
going
over
up.
Upstairs.
Only on the 4th
Fourth
step
step.
out of all the steps,
Yeah.
only on the 4th one where this spirit is supposed to be residing.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also been told about a white lady being in the bedroom as well. Now apparently she's a nice spirit, she's not evil, apparently she's really nice. And we've been clarified that by a couple of times as well, by a daughter, because a daughter can sense
And the
and see
witch,
things
yeah.
as well, and the witch, you know. Now obviously a daughter doesn't have any contact with this witch, so they can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
And she doesn't go to this witch, so she can't hear what the witch says,
Yeah.
you know. Her daughter tells her, But even though we do pay, guys, it's not a lot to start off with. It's very,
just a
very little.
donation, guys.
It's
There's
just basically
really
a
nothing
donation.
to-
Yeah, it's not like these
obligation you have
people
to
where
pay
they
for
say
and asking
it's
for.
$50 to go and see the witch.
It's
It's
just
not like
whatever
that.
you gave.
It's
Yeah.
whatever you've got,
from
you
your
can
heart,
donate.
you
And
know.
that's how you know who a genuine
Donation.
person is. A genuine person who has a genuine gift, they ask for a donation, nothing else. You know, they don't ask to be paid. You know, because if you don't have any money, it's fine. She'll do it for freaking free for you. You know.
And also she knows if you don't have money left. She's gonna say, if you gave the 50 example, she's gonna say like, no, just keep it because I know you don't have money in your pocket now. I
Exactly.
can see that. So
Exactly.
yeah. So
And
she,
that's how you know that she's got a genuine gift, guys.
Exactly.
It's not these certain people who are money
asking
grabbers.
for money. Yeah.
You know, just tell you a load of
A
horse
bunch of
crap
money,
and then just to get your money. She's not like that.
Yeah.
So, but she's very, very good at what she does. She's never seen me, she's never known anything about me, and yet she's picked things up on me, only I know. You know, that's how good she is. And this is a woman who has picked up everything I know from a totally different country, you know. So,
Have you never experienced that before?
yeah, I've seen it happen before,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But never from a person from a different country.
Oh.
Sorry guys, we're just checking out. Did you try salt at your doors and windows? Yes, we have done salt and little red bags back there. Sorry, where's that one gone from?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on there.
But
We've got little red
Packet,
satchel
Yeah.
type bags, about that big,
It's like a sock.
and it's like a little tiny red pillow, you know.
Like that.
Which we got
There's
from the
a
witch
cruise
again,
in
and we've got one in each room. We've got
Each
one in the downstairs bathroom,
Yeah.
one in the kitchen, one in the doorway here, one in our bedroom, one in the kids' bedroom, and one in the kids' upstairs shower room as well. So we've got one, we've protected up, but guys, it doesn't seem, even though they are very good at what they do, this doesn't seem to easily die down. If anything, I think the spirits are getting pissed off because we have brought these in. Because we've noticed ever since we started hanging these up, the activity got a bit worse.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
it's an interesting one, put it that
Very,
way.
very interesting. I never thought, guys, this is happening in my house because this neighborhood is so small. My house is not huge, okay?
But
So-
this is the thing, guys, as a lot of people will know, size doesn't matter when it comes to haunted buildings. You can get something the size of a shed, it can be really freaking haunted.
Wow.
You know, the size does not matter to spirit. They'll,
Okay,
they,
I
they'll
didn't
go,
know that.
yeah, they'll go wherever. It doesn't have to be a mansion to be haunted. You know,
Yeah, they are.
agitated. Yeah, they are. Yeah, and the thing is, I think they got more agitated since I came along as well,
I
because
know.
obviously everyone
like
who
bad
knows me
Yeah.
from the past, from my channel, my old subscribers, know I don't take evil or demonic spirit lightly. I always take this out of them, and I always defeat them in some sort of way, and they don't like that. And no matter where I've been in the world, they've all known who I am. Every single evil spirit, every single demonic spirit comes along, they all know exactly who I am. And it's since I've come to this house, they don't like it either.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, we have visitors powerful than us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even though, guys, I have that too, so.
Yeah, Dragon, believe it or not, guys, she has got a gift as well. She's very good at what she does, but she doesn't have the gift the same as me. I've got a
Yeah.
totally different gift
Different
to
one, yeah.
what Dragon Lady. But Dragon Lady can read minds, guys. Believe it or not, she can read minds. But she'll have to have a way to do it. You can't just say to her, alright, read my mind, what is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that, guys,
It's to be
alright?
like,
It has
yeah.
to be in a certain way,
certain
you know?
way, yeah. So yeah, I cannot read the message.
Palm reader as well. She's very good at palm reading. But yeah, she's still learning
I'm still learning, but I'm surprised I have that. And
because she's
also,
never
yeah.
come across this gift
You know
before.
those two, remember, not only Ate Alice, not only we went to the different witches, but they said about me. That I've been asking them, what do they think about me? What, do I have something, whatever? What do they say? That I have,
I got
one.
ready to speak Tagalog
The
to
first
them.
one, yeah, the first one. Yeah.
The way we see it is if you've got to pay somebody to have a reading, they can be either 50-50, they can be either genuine or they can be full of crap. And we thought, sorry, let's have a laugh at this person. And we actually went and we paid, what was it, 100 peso? 100 peso, oh excuse me, it's like $1 or something like that. And so it weren't much. And this was when we were getting all the merchandise. And we actually paid the 100 peso. We said, right, go on then.
Yeah.
Tell us what you know, basically. And she actually hit the nail on the head with everything with Dragon Lady.
Yeah.
You know, through her past, to a past relationship, to me and her, you know, through going back well in the past to when she was little, you know what I mean?
Oh my God. That was
So,
horrible.
there's a lot of things she actually hit, a lot of things I didn't even know. And she actually hit the nail on the head with all of it, to be honest. But then we thought, oh, this would be fun, let's go to another one, which is just round the corner, literally just round the corner. And she just told a load of crap. You know what I mean? She actually said, is my flaming auntie and uncle dead?
Dead.
Like, have they died? Oh, sorry, no, they didn't. She didn't ask if they died. They said they did die. I was like, did they? Because I only saw them 2 months ago. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, she also said that me and Dragon Lady won't last
That long.
that long. She also said that I'll end
We
up
are-
falling in love with one
Somebody
of her family
else.
members.
Yeah, you will.
And we'll end up running away,
Running away.
back to the UK.
Okay.
She couldn't even work out what language I spoke, guys. I thought, how awkward, right, after being told it's English, right,
Talking
do you
English.
have to be, right, to say, I speak English, okay? She couldn't even get that into her head after being told 5 times that I speak English and not Tagalog. Alright, so for that one, I thought that was full of shit. But again, lucky for us, we only paid 100 peso. So it wasn't like it was a lot of money what went down the drain. I'm still learning about my abilities as well. I'm a clairvoyant medium. You've got to let it come as it comes. You can't push
Yeah.
for it to happen. This is what I've been saying to the Dragon Lady. It will come in time. When you're ready for the next step, they will tell you the way.
Oh, what happened?
Frick with that.
Legit. Oh my God.
That scared the living shit out of it. What the frick happened then?
Somebody throwing him.
Who's round there?
Nobody.
Guys, our
No.
dog's just been chucked.
Oh my God, babe. May nagtapos pa niya dito.
No one's even round there, and our dog's just been chucked in here. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even know it went off. Yeah, it's going a bit mental at the moment. They don't like you talking about them not good guys. No, so this is what I'm saying, guys. The video what I caught, it's not fake. This is genuine. Our puppy's just been freaking launched into our wooden structure. The whole freaking wooden structure wobbled, guys. Literally shook. She's just been launched into it. Well, this is what I'm saying. Shit goes down in this house, but it's not all the time. So it's like you can't always catch it on camera unless you set it up, and it happens then. But when we've set it up in the past, nothing's happened. I have no idea, but no one's around there, guys, and she literally just got launched into this wooden wall.
Somebody, babe, someone over here. I can feel it. My God, you know, when I
The
saw
whole
her,
freaking thing shook. She hit that
Nobody's
wall big
there.
time.
this will hit like someone just throwing that.
Like she got kicked into the wall.
Like that. Yeah.
So yeah, Patrick says they don't like us talking about it. Well, unlucky, we are talking about them. But this is what we're fighting against here, guys. You know, when we say the house is haunted, we're not just saying it to get the views. Our house is literally haunted. You know? You heard the dog squeal, guys. Seriously. We don't just cause harm on a dog just to get a few views, right? We don't do that. Back since the phone not working properly, I individually notified some people to show you out. Cheers, Bill. Appreciate that. Exploring with Dave Elsander. How you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. So yeah, we're not just saying our house is haunted just to get a few views. You know, we're saying it because it's freaking genuinely haunted. And I think everyone has just had that proved to them. Buzzing caught you live. Well, it's actually Dragon's live, but I'm going to go live a bit later on, Dave. Straight after this. Yes. Oh, thank you. So, yeah.
See, the evil thing, Sabrina saw it.
It's around
She's
there.
sitting there doing the freaking thing.
Evil smoking. Round the back. Sabrina's just seen it. So that's been clarified. Like I said, guys, Sabrina, Dragon Lady's daughter, she's very gifted. She can see him. Like me, I can see him if I switch myself on. But I've got to switch myself on in order. Sabrina's always switched on, you know.
Goodness.
But yeah, Pooch just literally got levered into that wall. Levered into that wall. To the point, guys, where this structure shook.
Unbelievable.
And you heard the dog squeal. You heard the dog squeal.
It's like kicking really hard, or they threw like that guys in the wall. It was like that.
You
Now
need
it's
to
like
turn
that.
on the camera and just lay it down as if you are just leaving it there so they don't realise you're videoing them. Well, that is the thing, but you can't, obviously, we need to lift the camera up in order for it to have a view, you know, because our cameras are the phones. Mate, you got to think how many haunted places you've been to. Chances something attached to you are very high, mate. Not surprised you get added to
So
it.
you see
Dev, it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
This activity's been happening before I even got here.
before, yes.
Because of
I was
the history
complaining
of
about that.
the land, you know.
Yeah.
The history of the land, which we did state earlier on in the live,
see,
is
guys?
basically the reason with the hauntings
Yeah.
on this area.
You see, we're talking about that, and look what they do in our dog.
And basically the history of the land, because you don't know, Dave, because you just come in, is basically the whole of this area where this subdivision is. It's a big subdivision, right? Was a mass burial site, and no one knew that it was a burial site until they started digging to put the foundations in for the buildings. There was unearthing bones. Now, obviously, all the bones what did get unearthed where the buildings were did get exhumed and put into cemeteries.
The thing,
But
guys,
there's a hell of a lot what is still under this earth, under these houses, under these roads, what's still buried to today, guys, and that is the real reason for the haunting. It's not just this house. It's next door. It's next door after that. It's next door after that.
all
It's next door
in
after
this
that. It's all
neighborhood.
over the subdivision, guys.
I
am one
exploring
of my
with
friends.
the.
I'm stuck at home alone with the
No
kids.
wonder I got this so hurt, like here, like someone like trying to do this to me.
It's probably what it
It's
is.
like really
Pulling
bad.
it
And
down.
when I go there, it's like I got this. My hair is like pulling up really bad, guys. Like I cannot control things. And it's like when I'm standing over here, guys, because that's what Pooch flying. I was really this thing, guys, like something coming to my head, like my goodness.
But yeah, like I said, guys, we don't say that this house is haunted just to get a couple of views, right? We will show you what's happening in this house if we do capture it. But it's so freaking hard to capture it. And without setting the phone up, we could have it up all freaking night. And it's been like that past few times. We've had the phone up every night to try and capture something, what's going on. Footsteps, sounds, freaking things getting chucked. Nothing's happening. It was only that one-off chance where we actually fell asleep upstairs. Because earlier on in the day we had a bowl chuck off the side and it smashed everywhere. So we basically did a reenactment type thing. Instead of getting a clay bowl, we got a plastic bowl and we put it in the same place just to see if it will happen again. And I did set up the camera on that bowl just to see if it happens again. And when me and Young Lady went upstairs to wait out for 5 minutes, see if anything happened, see if we hear anything, we did actually fall asleep for a couple of hours. And we actually went down and we noticed, we only got woken up because there was a loud bang come from downstairs. You know, and when we looked at the footage, which you would see on the video, which I've uploaded yesterday, guys, you'll see it all. We saw an apparition in the downstairs toilet coming through the glass. When we went in there, we literally went straight in. No one was there. No one behind the door. No one was anywhere. It's a small ass shower room, guys. So it's not like anybody can just sneak behind without us going like that, or because I was standing in the doorway, and Dragon Lady was right next to us. All right, so. But guys, watch the video. You will see just some of the things what's happening in this house when we do capture it. Alright, just go over to the channel, freaking watch that video, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We'll be watching that, mate. I explore family is safe. While you should get cameras all around the house, security systems, so you can watch from your telly. That costs money, Dave. We haven't got money, buddy. So we have to literally just let it slide and just get what we can on the phones, you know.
What happened with separation? Why did you get separation? Are they divorced?
No, they got divorced. Asmina's husband's locked down in the UK because he's a pilot.
Oh.
So at the moment he can't get out of the UK to go home, so she's at home with kids.
Oh.
Which is a shit, because he can't get out of the country because of this coronavirus.
Huh?
We're not allowing him to fly back. So yeah, obviously if you haven't seen that video, guys, please do so. I did cut out of what, 2.5 hours I think it were, I only got like 6 minutes worth of video what was worth showing, because I didn't want it being where you guys were just seeing nothing happening, you know. But it would be understandable, Dave, if it was something what followed me, but it's not. It's been happening before I even got here, guys. So nothing has followed me from the UK to here. Otherwise, things would happen when I was in the hotel. Things would happen everywhere I go. Things don't happen everywhere we go. Only happens here, you know.
Yeah, and before that, guys, before he came in, you know, I already, some of my lives I already told about that. There's something, if you guys can hear what I hear, because obviously upstairs in my room, there's someone crawling by the hands, like,
Scratching.
Scratching like a little
on the
bit.
door.
Like, you know, I'm right here just trying to say that.
It's like when we were talking, when it's locked, our
yeah.
bedroom door just freaking somehow opens.
Exactly.
We're waiting for it to capture that, guys, because every time we've set the video up overnight, we've not got nothing. The door doesn't just open. It's happened 3 times now. The first time was when Dragon Lady was in the Las Vegas still, and I was on a voice call with her. It was actually captured on camera then, but it wasn't video what I could actually just share to you guys, you know. It was, and then it's happened another 2 times since, so it's not until we actually woke up. Great catch, door opening, a bowl moving. Yeah, exactly, Bill, exactly. When you get chance, check out the wartime history of the area you are in. We could do, Patrick. Yeah, it would be a good idea for that. The thing is though, it's hard because there's actually not that much history. When I have actually checked out the history on the internet around this area, you've got to work on word of mouth from the older people who's lived here for a very long time, you know. But the only problem with that is we can't get out and asking more people, because we're not allowed out due to this coronavirus crap what's going on.
This is really freaking me out. Getting in our dog.
Yeah, it should be alright. It's our newest reporter on the scene.